Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Islamic system depends on the time, and time in Islam is based on moon dominantly rather than sun, because sun is used also, because we try to, when we are just to pray 5 times a day, so we have to look at the sun. Like when you are praying Zuhur Salah, automatically you have to look at the sun. But mostly Islamic calendar follows moon. This way our Islamic month start from there. Like we say Muharram, Safar, Rabiul Awwal, Rabiul Sani, Jamadiul Awwal, Jamadiul Sani, Rajab, Shaban, Ramadan, Shibal, Zikat, Zilhaj. And this way, this Islamic system based on moon, it is also from Holy Quran. And Holy Prophet ﷺ also recommended it, because that is from Allah's command. So this way, we have to understand, if we are just to look at every month according to moon, its starting date and ending date, then there is no trouble throughout the year. But the Muslim people mostly, they are just to look at the moon only in Ramadan to start fasting or to start Eid, or they are just to look at Hajj month, so that they have to celebrate Eid there. And they are just to some Muslim people, they are just to look at Muharram. So mostly these 3-4 months they are just to look, but other months they are not to look at that. This way the problem start. You are just to look at some of them and not to look at others. So when you are not completely following both, automatically you will be in a problem. And that is like you can see from Surah Baqarah, like A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu udkhulu fis silmi kafa wa la tattabi'u khutuwati shaitan. So Allah said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, O people with iman, udkhulu, you have to enter, fi silmi kafa, in Islam completely and fully. So you have to enter in Islam completely and fully. We are just to enter only just for our need. When we have need of something, then we have to look at Islam. Otherwise, we are just to look at the English lifestyle or lifestyle of other non-Muslims. We are not to look at Islamic lifestyle. We just look when we have need. This way, you are following some of the Islam, but you are not to completely understanding Islam. So this is the problem which is coming in our society. And this way, some people, they started to see the moon in Saudi Arabia and starting fasting here and starting Eid here. So how is possible that you are just to look at the moon in Saudi Arabia and you have to keep on fasting here? Because there is a difference of time, 2 hours, 3 hours from here. Like we are living in London, and from here to Saudi Arabia, it is sometime 2 hours, sometime 3 hour difference. And same like that, if you are living in another country, so that country and Saudi Arabia has a difference of the time. So this time is because the unit of the time, smallest unit of time is second, then minute, then hour, then day, then week, then month. So month is a time. So that is according to the place to place, that is changing. So this way, how is possible for you to follow the time of one place and at other place you are implementing it? It is a foolish idea. Think now. So what are you thinking about that? So this idea is like you living some other place, and you are, for example, if you are living in England, in London, and you are following Saudi Arabian time, then when you pray like Salatul Fajr to Saudi Arabia, Salatul Fajr time is not there or is there. Check. 2 hour, 3 hour difference. So then it's like when you are praying other Salah. So how is it possible you can pray according to that country here? So you have difference. Same like that, Ibadah, all Ibadah, you have to follow at some place according to the time of that. Like you follow Ibadah, like like you follow this prayer 5 times a day according to the time of where you are. Same like that, you have like fasting. You have to start where you are, from that place. Look the moon there. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Hadith Bukhari Muslim, Sumu le riwayatihi wa aftiru le riwayatihi. So you have to look at the moon and then keep on fasting. You have to look at the moon and start your Eid. So this is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. But the Saudi Arabia, what they do, they follow one person witness when fasting start, following 2 hadiths. One hadith is like Abdullah bin Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he revealed that one villager, he came to Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, I have seen the moon. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you gave me witness that La ilaha illallah, you have to read it. He said, La ilaha illallah, I have seen the moon. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you have to give the witness that Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. And then he said, Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah, I have seen the moon. So when he said this, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he said to Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, that you have to make announcement that people, they have to keep on fasting from tomorrow. So this is a hadith from Abu Dawud, Tirmidhi, Nisai, Ibn Majah. Same hadith same like this. One other hadith that is revealed by Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He said people, they were just to look at the moon, and I was one of them. I saw the moon also. Then I came to Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I have seen the moon. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the people, you have to start keeping fast, because fasting month started. So this hadith is also Abu Dawud, Tirmidhi, Nisai, Ibn Majah. So these 2 hadiths tells us that the witness of one person is possible to announce the Ramzan fasting. So Saudi Arabian, they do like that. They take the witness of one person, then they announce. Same like that, like when you are just to look at the moon for Eid, you need 2 Muslim witness of 2 Muslim. This is also from hadith. That hadith is also revealed. That hadith is revealed from Musnad Ahmad, Abu Dawud. So in this hadith, when the companion of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were having a difference, and differentiation was there about the time, about the moon sighting. And that time 2 people came to Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they said, we have seen the moon yesterday evening. We have seen it, and they have done witness. After authenticating the witness, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the people, you have to break the fast and move towards Eid prayer. So this hadith is from Musnad Ahmad and Abu Dawud. So this was Saudi people, they follow this hadith, and they try to, when the 2 person they give witness, and they announce that there is a Eid tomorrow, because this is witness for Shawwal, first day of Shawwal. So this is the situation which I told you is there. So they are not to look at observatory and some other thing, but just as that is only show. But this is actually they do like that. So The main thing is we people where we are living. For example, if we are living in London, we are living in any other country, we have to follow where we are. So we have to keep on fasting according to our area. We have to look the moon from there. Then we have to keep on like fasting. This is very important. Then and we have to look at the moon, and then we have to start our Eid. Very important. We have to follow it. Otherwise, so we will be in the follower of our desire or desire of other people. So this way, if you follow the desire of other people or you follow the desire of yourself, so then you must understand that you are deviating from the Allah's command. Ati'ullaha wa ati'ur Rasul. And in Surah Nisa, Allah said, وَمَنْ يُطِئِ الرَّسُولَ فَقَدْ أَطَاعَ اللَّهَ. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you have to look at the moon and then you have to keep on fasting, and you have to look at the moon and then you have to start your Eid. But if you are, there is no any mentioning in hadith that you have to look at the moon in Saudi Arabia and then you have to celebrate Eid in any other country. Following that, there is no any mentioning, because Saudi Arabia was not at that time, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never said it. And I said, if you make this internet off completely, there is no mobile phone telling you information about Saudi Arabia or any other country. There is no any news coming to you, no information you are getting about the fasting and about the Eid. You are not getting any information from Saudi Arabia or from other country, because your internet is off. So then what you will do then? You have to look at the moon where you are. So this is the hadith. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said you have to do it. Even if you look and other hadith that is in Muslim, Abu Dawud and Tirmidhi. Qurayb radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he revealed that Fazl radiallahu ta'ala anhu, she sent him to Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala anhu in Syria from Medina. And when he reached there, he has completed the work or job which he was have to do. He has done that. And after that, the people he has seen, they were watching, they are looking at the moon. And he was one of them who also saw the moon in Syria on Friday evening. And the Friday Ramadan started there. Then he came to Medina. That was the end, last 10 days of Ramadan. He came back to Medina. And he requested Abdullah bin Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu that when did you saw the moon, when did you see the moon in Medina? He said, we have seen the moon on Saturday evening. This way we started Ramadan on Saturday. So you can understand the difference in this hadith from Syria and from Medina Sharif. In Syria, it started on Friday evening, and Friday was the first day of Ramadan. And in Medina, it was started from Saturday evening. So Saturday was the first day of Ramadan. So this difference tells you that area to area, due to time difference, the day or the Ramadan starting day is different. So this way you have to follow. This is the hadith from Muslim, Abu Dawud and Tirmidhi. You have to look at the place where you are. You have to look at the moon there. Then you have to start the Ramadan. Otherwise, for example, if Saudi Arabia announced fasting, if Saudi Arabia announced Eid, for example, Eid started Eid, like Eid is tomorrow. But the people has seen the moon, and according to the moon, the Eid is coming like in next day. But you are celebrating one day before. So it means, according to real Islam, you have wasted one day of fasting. Holy Prophet ﷺ said, if you keep on fasting the whole life, you will never meet the reward of one day fasting in Ramadan. If you are keep on fasting throughout your life, so this way you have wasted this also. And according to this fasting, look, this is like, if you are not to keep on fasting, you deserve punishment because it is compulsory. So then it means you made yourself ready for punishment before Allah, leaving one day fasting. This is other problem you got. And third, if you have told the other people followed, and they have done that, so you have spoiled the rights and responsibilities which were on your shoulders towards other. They have done it, so you have wasted your rights and responsibilities which were to other people. And this way you have wasted your, not only this, but you have wasted Allah's mercies, barakah, astaghfar chances, tawbah chances for the people on that day. And you made them to start on Ramzan from start Eid, leaving Ramzan, but that day was fasting. So you followed Saudi Arabia, you have done one day before. Because this is not mentioned in Hadith, this is not mentioned in Holy Quran, this is innovation, this is bid'ah, this is from your own ulama and the people who have done it according to Quran, that the people who have followed their parents, forefathers, and who followed their, like for the Jews, Allah said, they followed their scholars, they made them their own Lord. You have done the same thing. And Holy Quran say in Surah Jasiyah, أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهُهُ هَوَاهُ وَأَضَلَّهُ اللَّهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ وَخَتَمَ عَلَى سَمْعِهِ وَقَلْبِهِ وَجَعَلَ عَلَى بَصَرِهِ غِشَاوَةً فَمَنْ يَهْدِهِ مِنْ بَعْدِ اللَّهِ أَفَلَا تَذَكَّرُونَ. This is, you are the person of desire then. So this Surah Jasiyah, ayat number 23. Read, understand that you are following your own desire or desire of the other people, leaving aside وَمَنْ يُطِعِ الرَّسُولَ فَقَدْ أَطَاعَ اللَّهَ. So you, Holy Prophet ﷺ said, you have to look at the moon and then where you are, and then you start fasting and look at the moon, and then you have to start Eid. You are not following that. You are following the desire of your own ulama, scholar, and other people. You left the Holy Prophet ﷺ, you left Allah's command. وَمَنْ يُطِعِ الرَّسُولَ فَقَدْ أَطَاعَ اللَّهَ. You ignored it. And you said that I am the good person. Think now your position. So this is the innovation, which is not this worst innovation, which is a problem, big problem, not for yourself, but for the other people also you have created. At the day of judgment, you have to bear the consequences of it in the form of punishment and in the form of Allah's angerness. Very important. You have to keep on that. So this is not a simple thing. This is a big understanding, burning question for you. If you will follow it in your life in future and continue it, this one bid'ah, this one type of sinful thing is enough for you to take you punishment with the angerness of Allah. So be careful and look at the hadith of Holy Prophet ﷺ and follow the commands of Holy Prophet ﷺ. وَمَنْ يُطِعِ الرَّسُولَ فَقَدْ أَطَاعَ اللَّهَ. Where you are living, you have to look at the moon there, then start fasting. Look at the moon there, and then you have to start your Eid. And then the other thing, sometime you at the time of Hajj, when you are look at the moon, there also you have to look Saudi Arabia also that time. When you are look that time, so you can announce that you say is a 10th Muharram is this day, but it is next day. Or you say for this way, some people the fasting on 9th of the Muharram, 9th of Hajj, 9th of Hajj month. So people they are unable to do that because of your difference. So you are creating, following Saudi Arabia. Why? Reason? Nothing. Because people who started this innovation, they getting funding from there. They started from that time, and this is continue till now. There is no any evidence of that. So you have to look at your innovation, its causes, its roots, and then you are following it, how you are doing it. You have to look at yourself and make yourself to bring at right path. And if you will be in a position to rectify yourself after having tawbah astaghfar, then inshallah Allah will forgive you. If you will continue to do that, then I give witness that at the day of judgment you will be answerable before Allah, and you will have to get the consequences of it in the form of punishment with angerness of Allah. So this is possible. Allah gave us tawfiq to understand and then to apply right sunnah. وَمَن يُطِعِ الرَّسُولَ فَقَدْ أَطَاعَ اللَّهَ. Sumu. Allah the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said clearly that sumu li riwayatihi wa afdiru li riwayatihi. Bukhari, Muslim. So follow that. Allah's mercies will fall on you, inshallah.